like being eccentric.
That's good. So we got Nathan Guerra, who finished third place today in Wausau for the third race of the WORS season. Tell me a little bit about what it was like out there.
Boom, and then boom, and then crack, and then catch up. That's what it was like for me, at least. That's what it felt like. That's 4 laps, right?
Right.
Boom, boom, crack, catch up, sprint. that was my race.
So the first 2 laps, I think we've pretty well established that you guys all sort of hung together, sort of feeling each other out.
Yeah, there was I think 7 or 8, right?
Yeah.
You know, and Tristan just kept on going really hard up, like the first hill before Ho Chi Minh, and then up Ho Chi Minh, and
that's
on
a hard
the gravel. And yeah, Ho Chi Minh is, for anybody who doesn't ride Wausau here, but it's just really, really steep and just boulders everywhere, and there really isn't any line. You just kind of like hammer your bike through it, you know?
It's like pinball, right?
Yeah, pretty much pinball.
It's like bounce off of everything.
So once in a while, someone's tire too, you know.
So. Well, not to mention that before you get to that section, you got a pretty vertical climb.
Yeah, big vertical climb, and there's usually gaps forming prior to that, you know, because there's a downhill descent that's pretty technical. So people come out of there and punch it, you know, right before Ho Chi Minh. So I mean, right from the get-go, my first thought was, wow, everyone's just going really fast. No one's sitting around. No one's treating it like a roadie race at all. Because sometimes this can turn kind of roadie-ish with all the wide open sections.
Sure.
But nobody wanted that today. I mean, people were on the front. I mean, Casey Hildebrandt was on the front.
I know. I saw him pulling out. I thought, man, I'd love to see him finish in the top 3.
He was killing it. He was doing really well. I wasn't so impressed. I mean, my only suggestion to him is just, you know, maybe try sitting in a little bit when you're on the front for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, kind of a thing.
He's a local kid. I mean, he loves these trails. So I thought the same thing. I thought, yeah, you should hold in with these guys. They're all pretty.
He was fast
pretty
in the single track. It was obvious he knew every line though.
Yeah.
Really obvious.
Yeah, no, he definitely knows these trails. So so you had to like you said, catch up a little bit.
On the third lap, I think I just kind of mentally cracked a little bit or something weird. I don't know what it was, and I just didn't go fast when everything started going fast, and gave a little gap. And then at that moment, you know, when there's 6-7 guys in between you and the leaders are going crazy hard, lots of gaps start to form. And that lap was really when everybody kind of lost Tristan and Shriver's wheel, and I just wish I would have played it smarter. But, I mean, that's racing, and I never do that great at Wausau anyways for some reason. I don't know what it is, but so I'm happy with third. It's good.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say I've actually DNF'd here more than I've finished, and if I remember correctly, I think you double flatted last year.
Yep, double flatted last year, and I don't know what happened the year before, something. So I usually don't have good finishes here.
So I think we'll put this in the win column.
Yeah, that's okay. It's a what do we call it then? Like a handicapped win or something?
It's default.
A default.
Default.
I don't think so, man. Tristan was going really hot today, and total credit to him. He was pretty impressive how hard he was going. So.
Well, we'll see more of you.
Yeah, I'm excited for Camrock.
Yeah, that's your race, and I know it's still early in the season, so it's all up in the air. But I think right now you're probably up there in points because you've been at every race at least. So
you
got that going for you.
For sure.
So we'll see you at the next race.
All right, thanks a lot.